Lock in. Dying not allowed. I agree. Today is the day. Today is the day this saga comes to an end. Which sounds sad when I put it like that. Today is the day I have conquered Verrucht. You lost your membership. Oh no. Give everyone a minute to congregate, and then we're going to commence. What will I do after? Well, today, I think today is going to be a shorter stream, as in I'm going to get the 100 and probably end stream today, which means I'm only going to stream for like 2 hours, but I'm going to go work on a YouTube short or something. After that, I will probably stream tomorrow, and I'm going to do a map that I want to do, which will either be BO3 Moon or it might be Buried. Not necessarily for the series, but rather for, like, I want to get a 255 on BO3 Moon. I would like to start that. So maybe that'll be tomorrow. Alright, shall we continue? I say we shall. How long from 93 to 100? It should be under 2 hours. I hope. Or maybe about 2 hours. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Well, let's see. The rounds are like 17 minutes each right now, so to do 7 rounds, it actually might be over 2 hours. Just over 2 hours. You're already 11 rounds from instas? It's actually insanely fast. Did you play to 152 in one sitting? Or how many sessions was that? Oh, I see. 129 to 152 probably didn't take long, right? Have I done a round 100 no jug challenge? I have not. I haven't really played no jug before, if I'm being honest. Do you really? Huh. No jug is just knocked. Well, not BO3 knocked. Bro got grabbed by Astro, didn't even lose his perks. That's rough. Oh, he died before he teleported you? Oh, okay. Currently playing BO3 Customs on your Mac? I didn't even know you could play custom zombies on Mac. I knew that BO3 for Mac existed, but... Interesting. There's a patch called BO3 Mac Fix. Interesting. This is the run? I sure hope so. With every round that I don't die, I grow ever more confident. Did I just see a really late zombie? Nope, I'm hallucinating. Am I going beyond 100? No, I'm gonna stop at 100. Am I gonna play another map after I hit 100? I think today I'm just gonna get off, so it's going to be a shorter stream, like only a couple hours to 100, and then I'm gonna call it. But I will stream tomorrow. Allows online play. Really? Can you play with people on Windows, or can you only play with other Mac users? Windows, yeah. That's actually really cool. Huh. I didn't realize that that many people cared about Mac users. Tomorrow's stream title for Rooked restarts. Hey, Sauce Legend. How goes the grind? It goes well. You found something cool with the katana, but it rarely happens. What is it? What campaign difficulty am I using for this run? I'm on normal difficulty. You can get stuck in the air when using it when you're floating. You just keep... Ah, interesting. I'd imagine that's difficult to replicate Or maybe there is a way to replicate it that you are unaware of currently. Like that glitch on World at War in BO1 where you jump in a corner and keep floating. I'm actually not familiar with that one. So it's normal for trap strat and hardened for everything else? Sort of depends on the map, but generally, yes. You can still get away with doing hardened on a trap strat, but I prefer not to on this map specifically because I'm jumping through a trap. Got a PB of 30 on BO3 Varrook today. That's a start. That's pretty good. I would be fine with doing BO3 Varrook next. Unironically. I think that would be a fun one. Wait, what? Why didn't you die? Hardened or regular for Kino? I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. World at War Varrook next. Isn't BO3 Varrook easier than BO1 Varrook? No, it's actually harder, believe it or not. The one exception to that is that getting to 100 takes a fraction of the time. So in that sense, it's easier, but the strat itself is harder. You don't like playing hardened? I find it to be more fun. Again, it disappoints me that this is something we're banning when, like, all it does is make the games more interesting because there's different difficulties that are good on each map. Like, it adds more variety. Hey, Ryan Effect. If you don't set any campaign difficulty, it does default to regular. Yeah, it's weird to ban it because the way I see it is objectively, on a map like Varrook, on a map like Kino, maybe on a map like 5, it's better to play on normal because of the risk of traps getting you killed, right? Especially on a map like Kino. You're constantly running through traps, you're constantly getting hit, like, it's better to play on normal. But on a map like Moon, you could, or even Shang or Call of the Dead, you could play on hardened, and because you have the faster regen and you're not worrying about traps, you get to play more aggressively. You get to take more risks than you would otherwise. makes things like hoarding up in Tunnel 11 easier, but also you can just play faster. They're removing games from the past that accidentally changed it. Yeah, that's just fucked if they didn't realize. Again, it's like we're creating arbitrary limitations to prevent optimization, which I just fundamentally disagree with. Plus, like, again, one could argue if I were to play a perfect game, I would just never get hit once, and it wouldn't matter. Like, that's what perfect play would look like. Do you see a future where the optimizations left are no hit and perfect box? There's never going to be a world where anyone's getting a world record without getting hit once. That's like task level perfection. But I think the argument is, if one were to play with task level perfection, then the difficulty they play on simply would not make a difference. Yeah, that's also true, is like, even a perfectly played game, you might not be going no hit, you might just, like, yeah. But again, if Hardened allows you to play more aggressively, and therefore play faster, why would we ban it? Because if we're really gonna pull the, oh, developers' intentions argument, fucking half of what we do wasn't intended by the developers, and there's a bunch of literal glitches that are allowed. Yeah, a whole bunch of literal exploits. I feel like if you're gonna ban campaign difficulty exploit, you should be banning stopping the shocks with George. You should be banning double flogger switches. BO2 easy isn't allowed? Well, I mean, what's funny about easy is that BO2 easy mode is just objectively the harder mode, but also the one that's less efficient. Oh, fuck. No, the developers did not know at all that insta-kill rounds existed or that humans would actually hit them. What's up with BO2 graphic content being not allowed? I'm pretty sure changing graphic... Oh, it is? Changing graphic content is something that's only possible on Plutonium, if I remember correctly. It's not a vanilla feature. I went from high rounding to playing Tekken, and when I tell you it's so damn hard to be in the top 10% in that game. Well, yeah, I'm saying you need it on, because switching it off is a non-vanilla feature. This run, I have graphic content disabled, because on this game, it's just in the settings. It's part of campaign. It's similar to BO1. Doesn't it stop crawlers as well? Or is that not on BO2? I forget. Chat, I know I just got on. I gotta run to the bathroom. And I'm going to be a few minutes. So please bear with me. I'm just gonna throw this right in the middle of the screen. I will be back in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Hello. That's my name. What did I miss? All right. Ad plays. Round 94, indeed. We are making excellent progress. Looks like there's no punishment. It is looking increasingly so. I also have 3 downs left, so... You know. Three downs left, as in I already took 1 of the 4 downs, so. I'm only going to be streaming until I get to 100, so I'm probably only going to stream for just under 2 more hours. Have I gotten any high rounds on a World at War map? I think I've only been to 100 plus on Shinonuma, and I think my highest is like around 2,000 or something. I forget. But I haven't high rounded any of the other ones. Whoa. Normally I get hit by that trap at least twice. I only got hit once there. That's like the third time this game I've done that. I got hit by a zombie that turned around at the trap and then killed that zombie with the trap, like, perfectly. Is the only way to force drops on this map to use Betties and ray gun before they poop out? On the earlier rounds, yeah. On round 94, no combination of Betties and ray gun is getting me a drop right now. I think it takes an entire full ray gun and some to kill a zombie. Yep, still one down. Yeah, once I hit round 100, I'm stopping. Still one down, yes. Yeah, I gotta say, I was definitely nervous to play this map before I started learning it, because I thought it would be really daunting. In some ways it was a little bit, but like I said, the more time and more practice I put in, the better I got. And now we're here. I don't disagree. I like the concept of dog rounds. For BO4, I'll be defaulting to normal classics if it's not specified. I like the concept of dog rounds as a, like, hey, you survived, here's a reward, you get one free round, and you get to refill on your ammo, have fun, you know? I think conceptually, dog rounds are just really good. But, you know, maps without dog rounds, they're also fine. Why is this guy so... I feel sketch. Let's go down here. I probably did not need to, but just felt sus. Home stretch. Welcome back, cool. Woo! I'm glad you stopped lurking too. How did I get so good at the game? Lots of practice. On round 99, put on boss music. Well, on round 99, I'm definitely gonna activate the Easter egg song. And then that song's only a couple minutes, so we'll decide what music to put on for the rest of the round. Yeah, a lot of Dead of the Night too. Unfortunately. What round did I get on Dead of the Night? Round 280. And I had a power outage, and I remember thinking to myself, thank fucking God, I'm never doing that again. Voyage I'd be more inclined to play than Dead of the Night. Have I ever played Kino der Toten? Yes, but I've not high-rounded it extensively. I've been to 100 on the BO3 version, not the BO1 version. What do you think the easiest map to high round is? Dead of the Night. Have you attempted or will attempt knock? Knocked, will attempt. Yes. Have attempted, no. Hey, AJ. Hopefully the BO3 version of Knocked gets picked before anything else. You edit and have my stream up? I appreciate that. What do you edit normally? Which is easier, Dead of the Night or World at War Shunonuma? Generally Dead of the Night, I would say. But there's an argument, like, it depends on the context. Easier to get to round 1,000? Shunonuma. Easier to beat the world record? Dead of the Night. Easier to just, like, play without dying? Dead of the Night. Yeah, I have a 255 on Shadows. The video's on my channel. BO1, yeah, BO1 Knocked. It's not difficult. It's just long. It's just annoying. Oh, nice. How many downs? Just one down. All right, see you later, cool. I think we're very close to finishing this round. Slowly picking away. Getting closer and closer. When is BO7 stream? That's funny. Tag is easiest pre-Cold War? I would still go with Dead of the Night. I took more Dying Wishes in my tag game than my Dead of the Night game. How many mags do you dump to not being in a point deficit? So what I'm doing is 3 mags per loop. So I do 2 while I'm over here and then 1 on the Speed Cola side. And that is the bare minimum to not lose points. And I have been gaining points just off of 3 mags per horde. I think Dead of the Night has the easiest Easter egg if we're not counting Therese. I'm not familiar with Dead of the Night's Easter egg. Are there more weapons besides the CZs that give more mobility? Yes, the Spectre and the Ballistic Knife on this map. In addition, the MPL, the MP5K? No, not the MP5K. The MPL, the dual-wield HS-10s, meaning when they're pack-a-punched. And then... Is the PM63 a speed weapon or no? I think this is round. Yeah, this is round. One more down. Isn't any dual wield a speed gun? Not the dual wield zap guns. Not the Mustang and Sally's. Don't some also get a 25% sprint duration? I don't know. I don't know about that. I just know about the movement speed. %110% duration. BO1 MP5 is movement. I mean, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. I was like, is it only BO2 or is it BO1? Yeah, the MP5K. It gives you speed, not duration? Gotcha. Haven't done Call of the Dead Easter... Well, yeah, Call of the Dead's Easter egg is soloable, but there is a different solo version and co-op version. And doing the solo version will give you the Wonderwaff on solo, but you have to do the co-op version to get the Wonderwaff on co-op. They're all, yeah, they're both extremely simple. I would say almost certainly they're easier than Dead of the Night. It's not half the steps, it's just like a couple of the steps are cut. The plugin I'm using for BO1 is called CT5. Competitive T5. Best Easter egg is actually ZNS, since when you're done getting everything ready, the Easter egg is 90% done. Yeah, but it takes like 40 rounds to get everything ready. Not usually, but like, it's just so many plans, so many steps. The only good thing about ZNS is the skull. The skull is a lot of fun to use. It's easily my favorite specialist weapon. I wish they brought the skull back to Revelations instead of the Ragnaroks. Hope is indeed high. Imagine the skull on tag. The skull on tag would be way too broken. Tomorrow's stream for Rook to no Jug? Yeah, that's funny. I would have already been dead right there. I just got hit twice. Imagine the AA with tag pack punch camo. AA? Alistair's Annihilator? In BO3, they don't raise your base health. You have the same base health and you have the same health with Jug. They just made the zombies do 5 less damage. So instead of getting double swiped and you're down, it's triple swiped. 2 swipes gets you down to 10 health. You do have gobblegums, but gobblegums don't make you take more hits, generally. Okay, well, this is not good. I just realized they were all stuck in a window. That's why they're all respawning. Oh, fuck. I gotta wait for it to get out of this window. Hold on. I'm not gonna look at chat for a sec to make sure nothing goes wrong, especially while I don't have monkeys. I'm gonna trust that that one that's climbing out now is the last one. It's reduced by enough that, like, you die to 3 hits, but you have the same amount of health. Alright, I'm trusting that this is all of them. If I get trapped by a bunch of zombies stuck in a window somewhere, I'm gonna be pissed. Actually, I could find out if it's all of them. That's all of them. Okay. Never a doubt. How do you even get your monkeys back? You don't. No more monkeys. You don't until instas. How does the nade tell you it's all the zombies? The nade would give me 10 points per zombie that it hits, or 240 points if it's 24 zombies. Which, it gave me 240 points, so I knew it was 24 zombies. Do I get nervous? A little, but I don't know. I'm keeping my nerves calm. I'm recognizing potentially dangerous situations and reacting to them responsibly, like I just did with that messed up horde. The most important thing is to not let the adrenaline fog what you're focusing on. Just stay calm, focus on the mission. Which map is y'all's favorite, Mob of the Dead or Blood of the Dead? I prefer Blood. But they're close. They're very close. Just watch your Ascension High Round Guide goated video. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. A few people came to me afterwards and said I finally got 100 on Ascension because of the video, and that made me happy. And I hope the same will be true for Verrückt, although this is objectively a harder map. But it's not so bad. Again, like the point of the series, hey, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I mean that. Do, 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 do. You got to 100 on BO1 Moon after watching the guide, even though you used spawn room strat? Well, okay. I'm glad I helped. Wonder was in the chat last night. I don't know why he was awake at 2 a.m. His full-time job is YouTuber, and you're wondering why he was awake at 2 a.m.? Do, 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 do. Have I got a guide on BO3 origins? Not yet, only BO2. You want to see this guy do round 100 on the hardest map? What is the hardest map? Carrier, bus depot. Well, not with that attitude, Jake. I will probably lose my mind when I get to Exos. It does not sound very fun. Yeah, Dead Sled, don't be afraid to take multiple days or multiple sessions to do the 100. Even the 100 that I did for that video was not all in one sitting. I think it was like 2 or 3 streams. If the next vote is buried, am I doing a 100 guide or a 255 guide? I will do a 100 guide, and I will just keep playing after I get to 100 and see how well I can do. Do you intend to endure knocked? I'm not gonna have a choice at some point. I don't look forward to it. I really, 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 really hope it's not the next map chosen. Please. Like, it just doesn't sound fun. Buried is easy. But there's a lot that is, like, new about 255 specifically. This is close to the end of the round. Or, we got a few more hordes left, because I wasted a couple minutes when the zombies got stuck. Yes, the assignment is pick a BO3 or a BO4 map. That's the assignment. I saw you don't run back to the trap by the MP40 wall by immediately. Is that to not get caught by zombies in front of you? Or is it to get more zombies to die to the trap by the bar? It's so that I don't have zombies, like, respawning over there ready to get me killed. The point of staying in the kitchen and waiting for all of the zombies to respawn is so that all the zombies are behind me, so that it's very easy to whore them up and kill them with the trap, and that they're not spawning and getting in my way. Like, if I ran all the way to MP40 right now, what would happen is zombies would be spawning all over the place over here, and I would just get trapped and die. Like, pretty much instantly. So instead, I wait here specifically for, like, all these stragglers to start getting killed, kind of slowly make my way in. Now I can guarantee that they're all spawning closer to me, and more specifically, so that when I go through the doorway that is up there, that I know that nothing's gonna trap me. There's no zombies here. And now, all the zombies are behind me. Very easy to clump them up. And then I just bring them through the trap. Your vote is for weak, Eno. Kind of want to see a World at War video. Like I said, if it gets voted, World at War sounds like it'll be fun. Last gen Shadows of Evil. War Machine or China Lake? War Machine, and it's not close. World at War knocked. Ooh, I don't know about that. I'm not very good at World at War knocked at all. It would be a lot faster, that is true. Like, World at War knocked, it would take me more attempts. Hell yeah, another round. But I would get to 100 in, like, a couple hours as opposed to 30. It would just be more restarts earlier on. I don't get how MC thinks EXO is better than World at War. I cannot speak for him. This is the first time I'm hearing that opinion. 4 more rounds. Which I should be sub 13. Just barely. Chrono Trigger OST or Super Mario World OST? I've never heard the Chrono Trigger OST, so... Excited to see me on BO1 Knocked next week. Very funny. What's the best survival map on Black Ops 2? If Nuketown counts, I'm picking Nuketown, personally. BO2 Moon. Every map is a survival map. Is this map harder than Farm? I would say Farm is harder. In my opinion. But it's sort of... they're just kind of different, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, harder for what? Getting around 100, this is easier. Harder to have fun on. Yeah, I would say so. Farm has a camping spot? Where exactly would that camping spot be? Next to the barn? The gate? Those are different answers. Oh, nope. I'm good. Tactical red screen. Use trap. Thank you, Keegan. I'll consider that. I am not unhardened, no. Yeah, anytime I got, like, mildly stuck in the trap, which has happened multiple times this game, that would have been an instant death unhardened. Shoot zombie, yes, thank you. I'll consider that. Only noobs use quick revive, that's true. Yeah, like pro players just don't go down. Quit game? Okay, I'll consider. You're right, yeah, let's just... Round 96, still no ray gun. Yeah, I should hit the box. I can't believe I don't have the Winter's Howl. Or the Wonder Waff, for that matter. Hit quit game on accident and pull a Wilda? Wait, when did Wilda do that? Insomnia's a noob. He uses self-revive around 960. Did he hit 935 yet? 935. 999 yet? Did he hit 999 yet? Monkeys and wave gun. I do know about that on BO4. On BO1, it asks to confirm. On BO4, it doesn't. Wait, what round was he on when he did that? What game was this? Thoughts on fixed rate mortgages? I don't know. That's really funny. Yeah, no Wonderwaff. There's no Wonderwaff on this map. This is not Black Ops 3. See, Blundell? Look what you did. Why do round caps even exist? Because Treyarch hates all of us. And they hate you so much that they said, yeah, we made the game so easy that the round cap has a fucking calling card that you unlock. Wonderwaff is good, but I hate how you have to spam it just to kill. Huh? I think that BO3 Verrucht is the worst iteration of the three, but it's not bad. It is fun. I would be excited to play it. Jake, while I don't disagree with you, the problem is, like, how many people even make up the BO7 community right now? All 5 of them? Am I tweaking, or does it bug on BO3 Verrucht and simply fail sometimes? Depends what you mean. What's my favorite wonder weapon? My favorite wonder weapon is the Apothecant Servant. Wave Gun is my second favorite for sure. China Lake. Thoughts on the r/COD Zombies subreddit? I find it generally to be annoying because anytime a new game like BO7 is out, it's all, oh my god, everyone, please stop hating on modern zombies. It's not that bad. Yeah, we go down here. When I had 2 zombies spawn there, I was like, nah. And followed by posts where everyone goes, hey, Modern Zombies sucks. Everyone hates it. Sales are down by 60%. It's like unanimous. But also, like, anytime it isn't just, oh my god, the new game sucks, or oh my god, the new game's actually good, you guys are all just haters. The only other things that get posted are, hey guys, what's your favorite map? Hey guys, what's your favorite game? Every fucking week, every day. Hey guys, which is the best map? Is it Origins or Mob or Horizon or Shadows of Evil? Yes. What do you think is better, Thunder Gun or Wave Gun? Wave Gun. Hey guys, let's do a map tournament. We're gonna do all the maps together on a tournament. We're gonna put them on polls, and I'm gonna post 37 times in the next 3 weeks with a map tournament. And then I'll usually comment on the first post saying, hey, map tournaments get done, like, I don't know, every month. Just type into the search bar at the top, map tournament. And if you really don't believe me, like, you can do this entire map tournament, and guess which maps are gonna be in the top 4? Fucking Mob, Origins, Shadows, Horizon. And then they get angry. No, I want to do it. I don't care. I'm allowed to post whatever I want. And I say, yeah, post whatever you want. There is a rule that says no repeat posts, and there's like tons and tons of map tournaments that have already been done that we know the results of that aren't going to change. But sure, post your own. And then 37 posts later, hey guys, all right, we're down to the final round. Which one's your favorite map? And the 4 choices are Mob Origins, Shadows, DE. And then the posts that are like, actually, if you don't like Modern Zombies just isn't for you. I like it, so I'm the target audience. And I go, that's great. So I'm allowed to just sit back and say, oh, wow, they ruined the design of the game in a way that many, many, many fans no longer enjoy. Let's all just sit back and say, well, it's with a new audience now. When sales are down 60%. Hey guys, here's my map tier list. I know that none of you know who I am and nobody cares about what maps I care about, but let's keep talking in circles about why I put this map in S tier and why I put this map in... Hey, Wonderful. What's your favorite map, Wonderful? I fucking hate it. There's a reason why you will never see me do a ranking of all the maps. Because everyone has different opinions. Everyone likes different things. I don't care what your favorite map is. And I don't want you guys to care what my favorite map is. Because the conversation just goes in circles. We all have our favorite maps. We all like this mode. Ryan has never played B1. Which Ryan? Wonderful, when are you gonna play some Moon? I'm gonna play some Buried soon, probably. Whose videos am I supposed to rage bait under now? Thank you, Bajer. Might try to get some in this week. Come up to where I am this week. Come over today. I got some friends coming over tonight. Come by. Just get in your car right now. Buried should be 100 in first try or punishment. Yeah, I mean, I will get first try Buried 100. I want to go for 255. I'm dead serious about that. If my internet goes down, the stream would disconnect, but the game would still be going. And I'm gonna be perfectly candid with you all. If my internet goes down and the stream goes down, but my game is still ongoing, I don't want to wait till tomorrow to finish it. I might just finish it off stream. So, don't DDoS me, please. Because then you're just gonna miss it. You also need to get your 255 unburied. 255 co-op, let's do it. Who cares if it's not possible? That's just a non-believer. Buried is that easy, yeah. Buried is... Listen, Mob of the Dead, I pretty much almost got 100 on my first try. As in my first try, like, loading it back up after not playing it for a while. Buried, I think, will be the exact same thing. I'm gonna load it and get 100 first try. Shadows of Evil highest round. My highest round is 255. Go on the official COD Zombies Discord. You'll see people struggling on round 20 on Paradox Junction. They are the target audience for Black Ops 7. Shatter their will. Dose, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Would 2-player Call of the Dead count on the vote? Yeah. It would count. Did I see someone did the giant Easter egg blindfolded? Wait, I actually didn't see that. Like, started on round 1 and just had to, like, navigate his way around without being able to see? Or was someone telling him information? That could have been bad. Which would have been extra bad given that it's the end of the round. Three more. You'll send it to me? I kind of want to watch. How far did I make it in Call of the Dead? We made it to round 103, and then my PC crashed, which ended the game. Only one more hour. I mean, unironically, yeah. Although, it is looking more and more likely that I will get the sub 13 hour. He was by himself. What's your highlight solo Call of the Dead? You want to know my record on solo Call of the Dead? Should I pull it up? And yes, we are going to try the 2-player record again, but to be determined exactly when, because Jake and I both have to be free, and I'm a little busy. Here, you guys want to see my actual highest round on Call of the Dead? This is a real game. There are no mods. You can replicate this vanilla. This is me. This is my footage. It's on my channel. Here I am. No mods were used. This is all vanilla gameplay. You'll see. I'm about to hit. Oh, look, here it is. Hold on. There it is. That's my highest round on Call of the Dead. That's possible, or just pranking? That is possible. That's real. How? You have to wait for my video. I'm working on it. But it's been on the back burner because I've been lazy. But I'm working on it. When Call of the Dead video guide? We'll see. Because, I do want to do that video where I talk about how the hell that's possible and how exactly I did that, because I think it'll be interesting. But also, separately from that, I'm going to do, hey, like, here's a tutorial for 2-player Call of the Dead. Have fun. But I can't do that until Jake and I play again, because there's a new iteration of the strategy that we haven't done yet that I need to include in the tutorial. Did I spend 78 hours straight? Spend 78 hours straight? Yes. How did you do the impossible in Call of the Dead? There's a time reset on it? No? Yeah, I ended up resetting that round. So round 138 is when I hit reset. I played the first 50 rounds, set up everything that needed to be set up, and then I went to my friend's house to go play Catan. Is the new strat faster? Yeah, it's quite a bit faster. He's gatekeeping solo Call of the Dead strat. That's true. I am gatekeeping. Just until I finish working on the video, but like, I'm struggling with the script because I want to sort of make it in a way where I'm like, hey, here's what it is. Here's how I did it. Here's why it very obviously shouldn't be allowed. But here's why I think it's interesting anyway. That's basically how I want to phrase it. Is like, hey, I'm not saying this should be the record. It's not the record. It's not, it's the highest round. It's not, like, you know. But here's why it's cool. Here's why I think it's exciting. I should have got 140. I was physically not able to because of that reset. But I'm struggling to sort of write the script in a way that, I don't know, I think people will find interesting and not hound me in the comments saying, this isn't the world record! Why? This should be banned! Which I will address in the video. Is this gonna be voted on? Should have, not should of. You know that, okay, I'm gonna type this. You know that this is a real word. Pronounced should have. I don't know what we're even talking about. I thought we were talking about me. I didn't even remember what I said. If we're talking about someone else who typed it, then I can't speak for them. Should've, could've, would've. How am I only 4 minutes into this round? Why is it pronounced should of and not should ve? Because you keep pausing? Well, whose fault is that? Alright guys, pack it up. Streamer wants to lock in. We got less than an hour to go. Unironically, it is crazy. Like, people don't understand why, like, people don't understand why getting to round 100 on Modern Zombies is not the same as getting to round 100 on these older games. There's no Modern Zombies map where going from round 97 to round 100 takes almost an hour. I did switch really early. Because in my previous games, I made it to like 42. One time I made it to 43 without switching. But this game, I ran out of ammo on 37. So I was like, ah, shit. Like, that probably lost me like 20 minutes at least just by doing like 6 rounds of trap strat or like 7 rounds of trap strat that I might not have had to do if I got a better max. Yeah, I mean, compared to switching on 46, I probably lost over 30 minutes. But I think it'll be better example for the video of like, hey, the earliest you should switch is this round, but you can go later. But in my game, I happen to switch on this round. You probably do run it faster. I don't deny that. Still just one down. Hey, Spare, how's it going? Should we talk about evil gas prices now? Ah, fuck you. What are gas prices at now? Okay, so I saw a post today on Reddit, on our popular, of someone in Seattle, and gas was $6 a gallon. I think by me, it's about to go over $4 a gallon. Should restart, honestly. Got a flawless. Yeah, you're right. You're right. By me, it's like 380 something and steadily rising. I don't anticipate that my power will go out. Power outages for me are generally very rare. I also have solar. The last power outage happened during a snowstorm, where not only was the neighborhood's line down, but my panels were covered in snow. Everyone just buy an electric car? Yeah, join the club. Electric car, stay winning. Even though electricity prices are also skyrocketing, but that's separate. Still cheaper than gas. That definitely works for everyone. Yep, everyone can afford an electric car because of the tax incentives and the Green New Deal. Cowboy, thank you for the sub. Oh wait, sorry, all that's gone. Ooh. We listened to this song yesterday on stream. This shuffle is, too random. If anyone knows what I'm referring to. Real random, not human random? Yeah. Yeah, this music's all from Mario Kart World, which itself is from various songs in the series, but this is Mario Kart World radio. There's tons of songs, like, from the entire Super Mario series. Tons of songs. Do you guys need age verification in America for certain websites? Depends what state you live in, actually. Yeah, it is like 14 hours of music. It's insane. The soundtrack is massive and insanely impressive. How did you change the points color to pink? It's a new feature on the latest version of CT5. Nintendo used to copyright their music, but they ended up getting in a lot of trouble with the community because people couldn't stream the games. Like, I couldn't upload a video of Mario Kart 8 without getting copyrighted. And, like, people can't play the games without hitting copyright. That's bad. And so eventually, that combined with the fact that all the songs were just insanely popular. Like, think about how Dolphin Shoals is probably a lot more popular of a song than the course itself. Dolphin Shoals has sort of taken on like a meme and a real meaning outside of just the Mario Kart game. And I think Nintendo sort of recognized, hey, people love our music. Let's just let them use all the music, because fuck it, why not? So they don't copyright anything. They do copyright, like, they will be on your ass if you make any mods or customize the game or hack the console in any way. They will be on your ass. But, like, if you're just playing the games as intended, they'll let you do whatever you want. I highly recommend Mario Kart World. It is so much fun. I think it's the best entry in the series. Like, in terms of how it feels to play, in terms of the physics, in terms of the item play, the courses. I'm just waiting for there to be more courses. That's all it really is. They're never gonna put Zelda or Mario on any other console. Monopoly aside, would Microsoft be able to buy Nintendo? How much is Nintendo worth? Nintendo's worth a lot of money. I don't know if a merger like that would even be allowed under, like, there's probably some antitrust laws that prevent that. Actually, to be fair, there's antitrust laws that prevent a lot of things that are already currently happening, so maybe. Yeah, I don't think Microsoft would have enough. I don't think Microsoft would be able to offer enough money to Nintendo for that to happen. We all need to spam I was here on 100. Let's get up to 100 viewers for round 100. How about that? That's true, TTS. Round 97, 97 viewers. It's pretty good. We need to get decal the 999 viewers for 999. Oh, wait. 1997 was the years ago. This round is getting close to ending. Couple more hordes. Got like 1 or 2 more minutes. 1997 was 29 years ago. Don't remind me of how old I'm getting, all right? Oh! Reacted! If I went in slower, I would have been trapped. Woof! Where would Nintendo be without Mario or Zelda? Probably designing decks of cards or something. If there are 100 viewers on round 99, I'll leave so that there's 99 viewers. Appreciate it. I feel old being born in 2000. Don't... Well, thanks. Thanks for making me feel old. Being born the same year. Bicycle playing cards shivering at the thought of what Nintendo could have been. Go me, running straight into the STG. Yeah, I don't have to calculate how old I am. My age is just the year minus 2000. And that only works for half the year because I was born in the summer. Oh, that's round. 2 more to go. All right, sub 13 should be pretty comfortable. Under 20 minutes a round, 2 more rounds, and I got 56 minutes to go. We're chilling. When's my birthday? I'll let you guys guess. I'll tell you if you get it right. I already gave you a hint, so that does narrow it down to... Like, I already narrowed it down so that 75% of the year it can't be. Hold on. Sorry about that. This song is jolly. Just work text. August 9th, June. All right. I'll narrow it down further. It is July. "32nd of July. How'd you know? Have you seen what the Costco CEO just went viral for? Is it the video of him eating one of his hot dogs, or is it a different thing? I saw the video of him eating a hot dog. The Glizzy Gobbler. Modern Zombies is dead because surviving is actually trivial. What people and what Treyarch fails to understand is that the reason why Old Zombies was fun is because it was hard. Old Zombies was fun because your weapons dropped off so much that you either just died in the 30s or found creative ways of still pushing on. It's just for a new audience. Except Modern Zombies, you have so many ways to kill zombies. You have so many ways to not go down. At any given time, you've got Ether Shrouds, 3 Gobblegums, Score Streaks, weapons that are overpowered, 12 perks that are permanent, and effectively unlimited downs. That there's no more difficulty to the game. And, like, that's what made the game fun, is the fact that everyone was bad at it. I mean, and I mean that honestly. I don't want to sound demeaning, but how many people do you guys know could even get to round 100 on Verrückt? How many people in this chat could get to round 100 on Verrückt without my tutorial, of course? With my tutorial, it's everyone. But, like, the reason why the mode was so fun for all of us when we were younger is because it was difficult. Because there weren't that many resources to just stay alive infinitely. That's what made it fun. Everyone being able to get to 100 makes it a lot more trivial. Everyone being able to get to 999 just by putting in the time. It sort of feels, in a way, similar to Balatro, in that when you first learn Balatro, there's a long period where you're gonna be really bad at the game, but it's still fun, it's still addicting. It's fun because you're sort of like finding new and exciting ways and trying out different things in order to push to higher and higher antes. And then when you get really good at the game, you learn how to nan-inth. No problem, like I can, but the game is still fun because there's so many ways to play and because there's, like, so much challenge on the harder difficulties. But Modern Zombies, there is no challenge. Easy to pick up, difficult to master. Exactly. I wouldn't even consider myself a master of Verrückt by any means. Because I'm nowhere near where Sluy is at. I've conquered it by the definition of, like, I'm about to get to round 100, right? But I'm not a master. By the way, I have 101 viewers. Thank you all. Hi, Kyle. How's it going? Is the money you earn from ads dependent on the amount of time that people actually watch them? I don't think so. I think not skipping the ad doesn't actually give me more money. Thank you for the sub, Kyle. But watching the ads just in general helps. Just the more people I have here helps, because I do get ad revenue in general. My first 100 on the giant was not in the spawn room. Okay. Uh-oh. This is annoying. Specifically because of where they're all bunched up right now. Oh, they're stuck. Fuck. Chat. Guys, we're gonna be fine. Watch. Now we're fine. Now we're totally fine. Because they're all going to be over there. Woo! They're all going to be over there. And now I'm over here. Guys. Well, opening the stairs would ruin the strategy. Also, important moment. Round 98. Finally, Quick Revive is going away. See? No stress. No stress. Why didn't I panic? Because if I panicked, we wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, fewer entities, good for reset. If I panicked, we wouldn't have been here right now. That's the truth. But now that I got that out of the way, we're not downing for the rest of the run. We're chilling. Hopefully that isn't the one thing that like just pushed me to above 13 hours. Yeah, I just downed. It was scary because of all the zombies piling up near the stairs towards where Jug and Quick Revive are. And if anything, that'll be good for the video, because I do have to talk about down recovery with and without monkeys. Because not having monkeys there can be scary. Whew, okay. Is World at War really easier? There are only 24 zombies per round, so in that sense, yes. But there are certain things about it that do make it a little trickier. Certain aspects. Yes, like, you also have super sprinters, so. Yeah, I said, I'm like, if I down, I'm locking in. Stay calm, stay collected. Don't panic. Just breathe, just focus. Heard you can get thousands of rounds on this map for World at War. Yeah, the world record is well above round 5,000. Only 24 zombies per round, so the rounds just fly by. Yeah, you also have insta-kill rounds starting on 163, so those are super easy. Actually, I probably did not need to do that. I felt sus for some reason, so I came down here. I think I was correct about feeling sus, because those zombies were really far away. Yeah, we need flawless. I should restart. BO1 knocked next. Please no. Please no. It's gonna take me forever. Not sure how I knew. I could tell that the size of the horde was smaller, and I could see that the zombies towards the back were like really far away. And I was like, if I go into the trap now, they're gonna turn around and I'm gonna get stuck. Donald Trump, save me. Please, Donald Trump. Get these demons away from me. Sorry. Chances of BO1 knocked getting voted are low. I don't know if they're low. Everyone keeps talking about it, and I really don't want it. Does campaign difficulty affect zombies in World at War? Yes, but it's a little different. Because, like, Jug overrides what the campaign difficulty does on World at War. I think something like that. Why are there so few? That was weird. What are your honest thoughts on anyone doing an all death cards run on veteran? I don't know. I don't play campaign really. You should do it. All relics on ashes? I saw someone playing with all relics.
Shatter their will.
Mostard, thank you for the sub. What if all the zombies could come out at once? Would your PC be able to handle it? I don't know about that. I did theorize about that. What if zombies was like Bloons tower defense, where it's not like they come 24 at a time, but instead they just all come all at once? Phrasing. It would be difficult for most people's PCs and or consoles to handle, but let's say that wasn't an issue. The mode would be quite different, but it would be interesting, I think. It would be a very different game. How did I go down? Poor horde control over by double tap. You can see it happened this round, so you can go back in the stream and look. We're at 17 minutes. Yes, but I lost a couple minutes because of the down, so it's going to be a slightly greater than 20-minute round. When I get to 100, I should train a Thompson room. Samantha had the idea of get the Winter's Howl on round 100. I like that idea a lot, so I might try that. But we could also try training in Thompson room. And I'm just sort of operating under the assumption, like, when I hit 100, we'll, like, experiment and do whatever fun things you guys want me to do. And if I end up taking downs because of it, I'm fine, because I'm going to end the game anyway. So we'll get to as many things as I can survive doing. Just use bullet boost and train with Deadwire? Yeah, I should have done that. I don't know why I'm doing this. Which BO4 specialist should you run on BO1 Verrucht? Probably the Viper and Dragon. What's better for BO1 Verrucht, Turned or Brain Rot? Probably Turned. Turned lasts longer than Brain Rot, and it gets more kills, generally. Unless it's like Cold War Brain Rot. Is this round? Or are they just slow? Let's not chance it. It's not round. It's gotta be close. I don't know what augment that is. But I believe you. Why do the zombies get stuck on the windows? It's very rare that it happens, especially on this map, but like if too many zombies are trying to climb out at once, they just kind of like get stuck on each other and can't figure out a way to path out of the window. Wait. Ooh. One more. Last one. We got 20 minutes left. I just have 20 minutes to not go down. Get 101 for the BO4 purists? I don't want to. Oh wait, it is round 99. I'm gonna activate the Easter egg song. I'll do it after this song plays, because this is Bowser's theme from Super Mario 64, and that's good boss music. This is it. Last round, best round. Why don't you rebuild barriers? Pros keep their windows boarded? It's a good question. That is true. Pros do keep their windows boarded. The hint text on the loading screen said so. Which is interesting, because where would they have gotten that information from pros when Black Ops 1 had just released? Or realistically, before it released. World at War gamers? Yeah, but like, did every pro World at War Zombies player rebuild barriers on every map to high round? Why am I not using the flamethrower window strat? Where's the flamethrower? The pros testing the maps at Treyarch always kept the windows boarded. Okay, I'll play this after. Some of the windows are still boarded. Some of the windows in spawn are still boarded up. Not all of them, though. Let's play the Easter egg song here. Assuming that this zombie doesn't trap me. Don't the characters have voice lines that joke about how useless the barriers are? I think some, yeah. This song is copyright free because it's in the game, but not all of them are. All the songs that were made for Call of Duty are royalty free, but like the Eminem song on 5, Avenged Sevenfold, that stuff is still copyright. You would never give up and die. I have a bad feeling. Let's just go down here. No other reason for the bad feeling, just... That horde just felt too... like, spread apart. There's an Eminem song on 5, Won't Back Down, by Pink and Eminem. Bro. Spidey senses. WTF, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I am gonna break that rusty cage. Kevin said that 115 has 6 differently tuned guitars in it. That's interesting. What even is Varuk, by the way? Is it like an insane asylum or a regular hospital? It's an insane asylum. The dentist chair that's in the spawn, I'm pretty sure that's for lobotomies. All right, let's play this. And then I think I have a song that I want to attempt to try to line up with the end of the round if I can. Up until Moon, all the Easter egg songs were bangers. Origins and Dryzen are great. I can't remember Zetsubo, Gorod, Rev. I don't know Zetsubo, Gorod, or Revs. Because that was sort of a different period when I stopped caring about memorizing the locations of all the teddy bears. Dino Jungle's fire. It is. Am I gonna do round 100 on every map in Zombies? That is the eventual plan. In 5 minutes, you'll be 1 Rainbow Road away from 100. That's what I'm trying to time. Except this Dino Jungle doesn't quite get me where I need to, I think. I don't know how long Rainbow Road is with the Prelude. $8:17? Okay. So how long do I think this round is going to be is the question. I think it'll be under 20 minutes. It'll be about a 20-minute round. Okay, so I might have to listen to like one more song and then Rainbow Road. Because even if I don't get Rainbow Road to end as soon as the round ends, I'm fine with like the section 4 music of Rainbow Road being what plays as I hit the round transition. Are Cold War maps going to be included in this series? Yes. Although, with the caveat that I already have a couple of Cold War tutorials on my channel. So, like, if it really gets voted for, I will cover it again. I think the only map that I don't have a tutorial for is Firebase Z, actually. What's the next map? To be determined. You guys will vote on it once I upload the Verrucht video. But, like, I think if like, D-Machine got voted again, I would maybe do another video on it, or maybe I would just use some existing footage. When is the Verrucht video coming out? That's up to you, actually. But also not just up to you, that's also up to me, because after I end the stream, am going to write the script and record the voiceover and hopefully have that to you by today, but if not, definitely tomorrow. What is my all-time favorite zombie mode? Black Ops 1. There's one really late spawn that I just have to watch out for. Yeah, now's your time to cash in the I was here. There's a lot of you here that can do that, but not everyone will be able to. You got like 10 more minutes to cash in the I was here. All right, let's play Rainbow Road. We are just under one Rainbow Road soundtrack away from this round ending. And to be clear, this song is 8 minutes and 17 seconds, so don't feel like it's about to happen. We got some time. You know what's interesting? I was gonna wear an outfit, but I forgot until right this second to put it on, and now I'm not wearing it. But it's fine. We've got well over 100 viewers here. To celebrate the 100, of course. And the end of the Verrucht saga. Verrucht is the longest map in the series so far. Probably won't be, like I said, hopefully you guys don't vote for BO1 Knocked, because that will most certainly be longer. Meow for us, the fuck? No. Listen, there's like 6 more minutes. I could still die. I could still go down. Anything can happen. You are not here. Which map would you like to get 100 on that I have not achieved yet? Probably 5, I would say. Also, I have done a 100 on Zetsubo, but I want to do it again with the other strategy. Get to 100 on Dead Ops? I have been to 100 plus on Dead Ops Arcade 3. That's it. None in the other Dead Ops. I haven't defeated the Cyber Silverback yet, but I did get to his boss fight and died. I've defeated the Cosmic Silverback and the Mama Back. I also haven't played DOA 4 yet. Get that outfit on, but then I have to pause. And I kind of just want to go straight to the end. I could put it on after I get the 100. I got the 151 viewers here now. I don't want to pause for 2 minutes and go upstairs. That's bad for retention. What's the other ZNS strat? It's a variation of the spawn room strategy. Would be a shame if someone was cutting my power box right now. It would be. That would be quite unfortunate if you ask me. Get 100 on Bus Depot Black Ops 2, definitely. Imagine if the footage changes and he's suddenly Dempsey on round 100. That's what I should do for my April Fool's video. What's up, guys? I got to round 115 on Kino. Here's how I did it. And every single clip, I'm using a different character. 5 will most likely win. I would be totally fine with doing 5. I did realize that TTS. Bum ba 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 da 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 da. That's the Mario Kart World theme in Section 3. Less than 3 minutes, I think. I think it's going to be under 20. We'll see. I'm more relieved that it didn't take 13 hours. Here. Bum, ba, 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 da, 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 da. That's the main theme. That's the Mario Kart World theme. Bum, ba, da, ba, na, 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 ba, ba, na. Once the last horde of a round has less than 24 zombies, how do you tell if it's the end of the round or if there are stragglers? You kill all of them and see if any respawn or not. That's the simple way. The other way is, like, I generally know how long each round takes me, so, like, this round should take me a very similar amount of time to the previous round. They do get slightly longer over time, but, like, I know, okay, if round 98 and 97 were, like, 19 minutes each, this one's gonna be, like, 19, 20 minutes. So we are rapidly approaching the end here as we enter the final section of Rainbow Road. I just realized there's a cute Easter egg. The playing bar is rainbow. That's cute. Can you get to round 100 without the traps? On this map, no, you cannot. Wait. Hey, Bashar. You're here just in time. Oh, shit. I have a minute. I have a minute to finish the round. Favorite Mario Karts? Third favorite is Wii. Second is 8 Deluxe. And first is World. Wait. Oh my god. Look how well I timed this. There it is! Oh, that was nice. Woo! Round 100 Verrückt. It is done. Haha! Everyone was here. You guys were all here. Now is the only time to claim that you are here. Otherwise, you missed it. We did it! It's finally over! Not flawless restart. Yeah, let me just... you're right. Do I play with Xbox 360 or Xbox One controller? I play with a PS5 controller. We did it. Alright, well, okay, I am gonna end the game, but let's have a little fun first. I think reasonably the first thing that I should do is I should hit for the Winter's Howl. Do we agree? And let's see how well that Winter's Howl does. I've never done mid-round trades on Verrückt. This box seems easy enough. I think there's certain boxes that might be a bit of a pain in the ass. But let's find out. This is a speed weapon also. Got the 100. And train in Thompson room. Yeah, I will train in Thompson room with the Winter's Howl. Double tap trap box. Yeah, that one I might have to just take super slow and just like go around the whole thing. Or I can get Winter's Howl right now. Wait. Ha! Called it! This could be my YouTube short. Maybe this will be my YouTube short of the day. People ask, why didn't I get the Winter's Howl in my round 100 run? I'll show you why. This game, I actually had quite decent box luck. That Pack-a-Punch it, yes. Yeah, the Winter's Howl is probably the worst wonder weapon in all of zombies. Maybe. I'm not using it right. Should I try the ray gun next? Should I hit for ray gun? You know what I could do, unironically, to make this faster slightly? I could down myself and get Mule Kick. Okay, well, it's not the ray gun, I don't think. Yeah. Let's try to get the ray gun. Another speed weapon. I'll hold on to this. I'll trade out the CZs. No, I'll keep the CZs. Trade them? Nah, I want to keep them. I like the CZs. Box hasn't moved yet. It's awful nice. You know what's strange about the G11 scope? When you aim in, you can still see a little bit. Notice how I can still see the zombie's eyes on the left of my screen here? Oh, the RPK! I can do the early round strat now. Chat, what is he doing? I'm hitting for a ray gun. Chuck Norris beat the record. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Oh, they're breaking a window. Should I? Yeah, Chuck Norris passed away today, this morning. Oh, here's one thing I could do. I could try dat strat. Or should I get the ray gun first? I need to repair the windows, you're right. Where did I hear it go? Here. I don't know. What is the best route for hitting this box? Something like this, I think. Yeah, this seems to work. Did I already do the song? Yeah, I already did the song. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get bleed outs. But that'll be funnier. I want to see if I can get like half the horde to bleed out at once. Here. Oh. I don't feel comfortable using this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. We're good. Keep ballistic for aura. Ah. There's the ray gun. Okay, let's bring it back to the Thompson room, of course. So I can show you all. Okay. Why don't I use the ray gun in round 100? I'll show you why. This is not valid because he has double tap 2.0. Oh, yeah. Was the goal not round 100? That was the goal, yes. And now I have hit the goal, and now we're having fun before I end the game. Thundergun isn't on this map, I believe. You believe correctly. There we go. That's an entire ray gun. Unless it wins again. Well, if it wins again, I'm just gonna pick second place. How many kills do I have? 2,192. Remember, traps don't give you kills, so... That's how many I got from round 1 to, like, 37. Okay, should I do dat strat? That's what I think I should do next, although I need to watch a quick tutorial. I'm gonna pull up... I have the wrong door set up, so it's not gonna work that well, but we'll do our best. But let's watch some dat strat first before I attempt it. Fastest variation of open kitchen dat strat is the first one. So this is the other strategy.
Hold on, guys. It's our mod lot today. I'm gonna be doing like a breakdown of the fastest.
I don't want to watch this whole thing. I just want to see the loop.
Cut off because sometimes they do come here early. So go in.
Why is this quality so bad?
Turn on the trap.
Okay.
Jump back in. Put 2 or 3 boards on this window again, so you have a nice entry point.
Oh, fuck.
And you go back in for your second entry, second exit.
Oh my god.
This is where the strat will begin.
This is where the strat will begin? What do you mean?
Find it the easiest. Now for the horde up. You're just going to be going kind of corner to corner. Kind of just hug all the corners. You want to make sure you don't have any spawns in kitchen and late spawns. But ideally look at the windows from, you know, time to time. You think you have the whole horde, you can bring them over here. Turn it on from the opposite side of the trap. But make sure, like, you can look through this little gap here, right? And, yeah, you don't want to go too early. You want to just stand, like, right on the, pretty much the door window.
Okay.
Or the door frame of it. Another 2 or 3 wards. Jump out. And you're going to jump back in for your second entry.
Okay.
Now jumping out of your second entry, you're going to stand generally in this area. This
is the most overcomplicated strat you've seen.
The initial horde up.
Yeah, this is
over here. But I recommend standing over here for, you know, while you're doing the strat. The main reason why is because you want to have more of the spawns in courtyard, the back window, and hole in the wall, and less at speed cola.
Oh. Okay, well, let's... Alright. I don't want to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to try based on what I've seen, and maybe it will go well, or maybe it won't. Okay. Oh, shit, I didn't kill half of them. That's not good. Well, well, this is actually the end of the game, so let's see how long I can... Ah, there it is. All right, we did it. I think it genuinely didn't look that bad until I messed it up. Everyone was here. That being said, it's time for me to go. Oh, well, here's what I was going to do. I was going to put this screen on and go, woo! And I was supposed to be wearing my Josh Allen jersey so that I could say, I got the Farouk 100, and the Bills are winning the Super Bowl next year. Except, I forgot the jersey. It's upstairs. What do I do now? I'm going to end the stream now, probably, actually. But, actually, before I do that, what I should do is get a little bit of footage for, Wizard. Real quick. Alright. Just because, Wizard, I think you're still here. I want to show, hey, in the video I'm going to say, this is the door you need to keep closed. There it is. That's the door. That's all. Alright. Wonderful. I finally did it. I got Farouk the 100. Which, like I said, I want this to be inspiring. If you guys look at the stream footage from like 3 weeks ago when I first started playing this map, I sucked at this map. I did not know what I was doing. And just a little bit of practice, and I just got my first 100. We need to vote, actually. This round doesn't count. Let's ban traps. True. But, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all for watching. I probably will be streaming tomorrow, midday, I would say. We'll see what I decide to play. Because I'm not going to do the next map in the series just yet. I'm going to start a game that I'm going to just play out. And that will either be BO3 Moon or that will be Buried. And I'll have to decide by tomorrow. We'll see. Might be BO3 Moon. Thank you all for watching. Means a lot that you all are here. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.